Hey everyone, so this is my 37-week update and kind of like what's in my hospital bag video. There's really not much in my bags that I think. I've given birth before and I was only in the hospital for just a little over 24 hours, so I'm keeping it really minimal. First off, what's in the baby's bag? I brought a lot of stuff for the baby, I guess. I brought pacifiers. I brought three different types, I think, because my Logan, he didn't like certain ones, so he's walking up to the camera. So I brought different ones, and he's eyeballing them. He's been passy free for like 6 months now, so I'm really. What are you getting at?
No, passy.
Oh. Passies are for the babies. You'll give it to the baby when he's here, okay? Okay, do you want to show them what else is in here? What is this?
Oh, no.
Those are nose?
No.
I brought baby wipes. I didn't really use them with him because, you know, the first couple poos are just meconium, so you don't really want to. I found that the wipes made it a little worse. I just used like a washcloth, like a real soft microfiber washcloth and a little bit of water and soap, or a dry, not cotton ball. Everyone said use cotton swabs or cotton balls. I found that the worst. But I would use like a dry cloth, like microfiber cloth, and that seemed to help. But I did bring them just because, I mean, who doesn't love baby wipes? I use them for everything, so I'm probably going to need them all in there for something. I did bring a lot of, well, not a lot, I just brought two. Two receiving blankets. I know they give you one at the hospital, so I just brought two. If I need more, they can give me more. I couldn't decide on what outfit I wanted to put them in, so I brought several. I got this cute, I can't believe how small it is, but I got this cute little one. This one's brand new. This one is one of the ones that Logan wore in the hospital, so I wanted to bring that. This one is brand new as well. It's kind of like, you know, the warm one. It's got a turtle on it because Logan likes to call the baby a turtle during ultrasound, so I thought that was cute. And then this one was actually Logan's take-home outfit because he had reflux and he just kept throwing up constantly after he was born. So that's why he went through a lot of clothes. So I brought 4 outfits. I might actually need more depending if I'm there for more than a day. Like, I'm only hoping to be there for a day, but we'll see. This was Logan's take-home outfit. So it was just super cute. A nice little warm-footed onesie. And I love these because they flip over and they cuff the hands so they don't scratch themselves. It'll come back on. It'll come on. Just have patience, okay? So I brought that. Logan actually, he had pooped in the womb, so there's meconium in his stomach. So every time he'd throw up, he would throw up the black tarry stuff, and that would get all over the place. And he had to have his stomach pumped. It was like filled with sugar water, and then they had to suck it. Oh God, it was disgusting. Suck it all out. It was. Oh, they did it in the room, and it was with me there, and it was awful to see him. And that, so I'm hoping that Eli doesn't poop in the womb. Being induced early, I'm hoping he doesn't. I also brought several hats to match his outfits. Oh, some socks and some of the little hand mittens so he doesn't scratch himself. And I'll make a list of everything that I'm bringing in case you just want to, if you liked what I'm bringing and you want to compare it to yours, or you just need like a reference. Again, like I'm trying to pack minimal, so I know some people bring a ton of stuff. I did bring a lot of diapers, so I've probably got like 20 diapers in here just because I don't want to run out. And a newborn, if you haven't had a baby before, you'll put a diaper on and the moment you put it on, they poop. And then you'll change it, and as you're changing it, they're pooping into the new diaper as you're changing it. So I remember that from my son, from Logan, so that's why I'm bringing a lot of diapers. My old hospital actually provided a big box of diapers for me to take home, but this This hospital, I'm not sure if they'll do that or not. During my whole prenatal checkups with my son, I was getting like thermal bags and breastfeeding books and childcare books and formula. Like I didn't use formula until he was about 6 months old or 5 months old. But I did get all that stuff just as like little gifts, I guess. And I haven't gotten anything with this practice, so I don't know if they're gonna supply diapers or not, so I'm just bringing a ton just in case they don't, because they haven't seemed to supply much. And I believe that's all I brought for him, so that's that. And this bag actually was made by my my aunt, my stepmother's sister, so my step aunt. She made it for me when I was pregnant with Logan, and it is just so adorable. Here, let me bring it up. It is just the cutest bag, and she sewed it all from a pattern, and it's got like little teddy bears and stuff on it, and it is just such a cute bag, and I love it because it was such a, a handmade family gift, and it just means a lot. So I'm so glad I get to use this with Eli too. Okay, so this is my hospital bag. I don't think it's that big of a bag. I've seen girls carrying like humongous suitcases. So I brought some in this pocket here. I won't show you, but I brought a couple pair of old panties that I don't like for postpartum. The hospital, when I gave birth to Logan, they did provide like those sexy mesh panties. They're like almost like fishnet stockings, but they're boy shorts. So I'm assuming they'll probably give me those. After I had Logan, I did not want any pants on. Like everything's kind of swollen and weird feeling, and I just wanted to feel free and. Yeah, so I brought 3 different dresses actually to wear, and I figured if I'm not wearing like a dress, I'll just wear the hospital gown. I don't care, like whatever. I brought a hairbrush. This bag is just toiletries, toothbrush, toothpaste, hair ties, a little bit of makeup. What, baby? You want to watch Batman? Okay, I'll put it on in a little bit, okay? A little bit of makeup and stuff like that, deodorant. I did bring a nursing bra. I probably won't use it in the hospital, but if I want to walk around or anything, I can put it underneath one of my dresses. But I'll probably be wearing an actual bra when I get there. And then in this pocket, my cousin, she was going to have a home birth, but she didn't get to. She ended up having to have an emergency C-section. So she gave me her kit that she had bought while she was planning her home birth. And this is just like a cool perennial, if I'm saying that right, cool pack for afterbirth. These are like kind of like Depends. I don't know if I'll use them for postpartum bleeding. Oh, sexy, huh? I bled the whole 6 weeks with Logan, so we'll see. It was very, very heavy too. So we'll see if I'll need those. I actually don't mind the pads that the hospital gives. I actually like those. Like, here they are actually. Here are the pads that the hospital gives out. They're maternity length pads with tails. They're really bulky, and I kind of like that because everything was so swollen that these just felt like it gave some support in that area. I know that sounds really odd, but I like the bulkiness of it because it just felt like it was cushioned. I know that sounds so weird, but that's why I like these. And then I packed allergy. I don't think I packed these. I think these were just in the, you need a new diaper? Okay, I'll change it. I think these were just in my bag, so. So that is pretty much all I'm bringing to the hospital. My son just took his diaper off. Okay, I'll get you a new one. Yeah, I'll go get you a new diaper. You're gonna put on Daddy's shoes? I might bring an extra pillow. Of course, I'm gonna bring like my phone, my charger, just, you know, things like that. But basically, that is my hospital bag. I try to keep it as simple as possible. Okay, so I didn't tell you in my last video. I completely forgot. It slipped my mind. I don't know how it slipped my mind, but yeah, Mommy's doing cheese right now.
Okay.
Yeah. No, we'll try after, okay? Okay, so I didn't mention it in my last video, but I have been feeling decreased movement from Eli, and I used my Doppler, and his heartbeat was like 110, and that was really low from what it has been. So no, this was the week before last, I believe, or last week. It was right after I did my video, or right before, excuse me, before I did my video. So I left the Doppler on him for a while, and maybe like a minute, and the heartbeat, and his heartbeat jumped to 180, and I didn't feel him move. So it really scared me. So I just kept it on a little longer, and then it went back down to about 115. And the same pattern happened again. Within like 30, 45 seconds, it jumped up to 170, and I didn't feel him move. So it kind of concerned me. So I called my doctor, and they brought me in that day for a non-stress test, and he actually did not pass the first 20 minutes. He just had no accelerations in his heartbeat. It was just all constant and no movement. So they were going to send me up for an ultrasound when the doctor said, you know, I'm not worried. He's just probably asleep. Let's do another 20 minutes. So I'm like, okay. You know, I really wanted the ultrasound, but I'm like, okay. So they bring me in, they do another 20 minutes of the non-stress test, and he woke up at that point, and he passed. So I think he didn't move like a ton, but I think he moved about 8 or 9 times in 20 minutes, and the doctor said that everything looks great, his heartbeat looks great, everything looks perfect with it. So I was still not comfortable, but he did say, because I didn't have an explanation for why his heartbeat was so weird that morning. But the doctor said that if I was his wife or his daughter, he would not have let me leave.
Yeah.
Did I talk about this in my last video? I don't remember if I told you guys about this, so I'm so sorry if I'm repeating it. But he did say if I was his wife or his daughter that he wouldn't have let me leave. So, so I left. So that was that. Now over the weekend, I was noticing that my blood sugar was dropped like a lot lower, 20-30 points lower than it has been, and I was eating ice cream and french fries and really bad stuff, and I wasn't being active at all. So it was just kind of weird. So I was talking to a few people and thinking about what this could mean, and I researched, and it did say that it could mean that the placenta is failing. The hormones secreted by the placenta is what blocks gestational diabetes, people who have it. It's what blocks their body from using the insulin. So it would make sense that if the hormones from the placenta are decreasing, that I would start regulating. So I was actually really freaking out. That combined with the lower heartbeat or the weird erratic heartbeat from the previous week and the less frequent movements, everything was kind of like pointing in that direction, and it was really scaring me. So I fretted over this for a few hours on Saturday. And my husband's like, you are driving yourself insane. And I did the Doppler, and his heartbeat was, it was about 115, 120. So usually it's around 145. And I convinced myself, I took a lot out of me to call the emergency line. But if I didn't and something happened, I would never, ever forgive myself. So I called the emergency line, and my doctor was on call, and he called me back. I can't tell if I upset him or if he was just asleep, or if things get lost in tone over the phone or what. But he did sound a little irritated with me at first that I called. He had no idea what I was talking about. He wanted to know where I got that information from. I felt very silly. But at the end of the conversation, his tone completely changed and he sounded a little concerned. So he did have me go into labor and delivery on Saturday night and get another non-stress test. It was explained to me that a non-stress test can tell if there's a placenta problem based on baby's heart rate and movement, because that will tell them how the oxygen is going to the baby. Of course, I wanted an ultrasound. I wanted to see the actual placenta. I want to know for sure. I didn't want just a non-stress test where I couldn't see anything. But I know they're doctors. They know way more than I do. So, you prance in front of the camera. You're so funny.
Yes.
So I went in and they hooked me up, and Eli just goes bonkers. Like, I think he had like 40 moves in 20 minutes. It was crazy. You're such a ham. You're such a ham. So I left labor and delivery. They were amazing. The nurses there were so nice. Like, I'm actually looking forward to giving birth just to say hi to the nurses again. They were just really, really nice. You are a goofball.
Yes.
So I left there. I felt better, but I didn't feel 100% confident. So on Monday, I called my high-risk doctor, and I talked to her about it, and she knew what I was talking about. So I didn't feel insane. So she knew exactly what I was talking about. However, she said that that is information that they used to do about 20 years ago. She says nowadays they don't really, it's not really valid. So she did have me come in for an ultrasound for peace of mind because my numbers were dramatically lower. She explained that they could be lower because baby's having a growth spurt, or my maybe my sorry, he's cracking me up. She just said they could be lower because maybe my body is getting used to the hormones, or getting used to everything and regulating. You are a ham. You're taking over my video, aren't you? Stay here. I don't know if I can continue. Is anybody paying attention to me when they've got his cuteness right there? So anyway, she did an ultrasound and everything looked perfect. Placenta looked good, baby looked good, everything looked great. So I see my doctor this Thursday, and I'm a little, I guess, embarrassed to go see him. And I don't know, I feel like I kind of have to, but anyway, I'm embarrassed to go talk to him because I feel like I might have to end the video. My husband got me a new Logan! Oh, you spilled milk! Oh no! Oh no, can you clean it up?
Yes.
Okay, go get a towel. Here, Mom will get it for you. Hold on. I'm okay. Here, baby. Go clean up your milk. Clean up your milk. Go clean it. Go clean up the milk, okay? All right. My husband got me a new camera so he can see himself in the screen now when I record. Anyway, I have no idea what I was even saying, so I'm probably just going to end video soon. Yeah. Thank you for putting it in the trash. I'm really excited. This weekend my sister's coming to visit. She is, I think she's about 30 weeks pregnant too. So that'll be really exciting. She's having a boy. Come here, come sit in here with me. Ooh, ooh, my dog coughed. Okay. All right, so I will, in this, I'll show you a belly shot here at the end here, and I think that's about it. Do you have anything you want to say besides
Mommy!
Is that Mommy on there?
Mm-hmm.
And who else is on there?
Jacob!
A Logan, yeah. It sounds like he says Jacob when he says his name, but anyway, guys, other than all of that, which I don't even know if you understood it because it was kind of weird. Don't blow everything else is great. Everything's fine. Oh, I'm sorry. I did develop a rash on my stomach, which I think is pups. If I don't scratch, the bumps don't show up. But it's like on my belly button, and it's really gross. I can show you a picture here at the end. Bubbles. But as long as I don't scratch it, it seems to be better. Bubbles. It just constantly itches. So cortisone has been my friend. Bubbles. All right, guys, I gotta end this because Goofball here is Bubbles being a goofball, and I need to feed him. So yeah, give him more energy, right? All right, so I will see you in my next video. I'd like to do a video next week too. Hopefully, I have time. All right, guys, see you later. Bye. Say bye.
Bye!
Get in the camera and wave. Oh, that's my phone. All right. So this is my 37.5-week belly. It's getting big, growing. I don't know how much bigger I'll get. I was a lot lower with Logan, which is kind of weird that I'm not. Yeah, I had to cut my pants and I took the elastic out. Don't judge. It's comfy. That's all I care about is they're comfy. So, yeah, I was a lot lower with Logan, so I don't know. We will see. Oh, and I don't know if I told you in my last video because I don't remember if I had my appointment then, but I am dilated to almost a 2, so that makes me happy. All right, that is it.